my pompano. That's all I could do. I tried not to injure myself. So here it is. Nice pompano, huh? Same setup that I was showing you in the part 1. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Andre with part 2 of surf fishing. This is dedicated to what I use, what works best for me as far as setup and gear. I'm gonna show you from the rod to the reel and all the way to where I keep the bait and pretty much what I have on. Alright, so this is it. This is all the stuff that I carry. My tackle box, the rod holder, the sand fleece scooper or rake, obviously the rod and the reel, and the bucket. And I'm going to show you in part all of these, what especially the bucket, what I have inside. Obviously I can put some ice in there, but inside it's where I actually keep the sand fleas. I'll show you in a second. Alright, so the tackle box is self-explanatory. It has a lot of bunch in here, but it's heavy enough that I can manage. I have to be self-sufficient when I get to the beach because I have nobody to carry my my gear. So sometimes I have to walk over 100 yards, and that's pretty tiring in that respect if I have too much gear on. So this is basically the best thing that works for me. As far as the rod goes, these are rods that I buy from West Marine. This is an 11-foot, 10 to 20 pounds. I think it's medium action, maybe medium heavy action. Okuma. I like it the most. It's not expensive. It doesn't break the bank. The reel is a Penn. I'm a fan of Penn reels. So this is a Penn Clash 2 4000. I also use Spin Fishers 4000 series and Conflict 2 4000 series. That's pretty much all I use for any type of fishing that I do, whether it's surf fishing or spinning or static. The braid that I use for beach fishing is 15 pounds. I have them color coded, so this yellow, I always know that it's 15 pounds on whatever reel I grab. They serve me the best. I mean, it's a good all-around reel. I've had really good times using it. The rake is the 16 inches wide rake, and I buy them from Bass Pro Shops. They don't spend a lot of money on them, but they're definitely better than the ones from Walmart for $24 each. This one is probably double, but it also produces a lot. So when I scoop with this one, when I rank with this one, I have pretty much success. The rod holder is the 4-foot Tsunami from Walmart. This one does its job. All I need it obviously is to hold the rod, so I don't need any fancy stuff. Because it has the aluminum and it has these connections here, I feel it's sturdier than just the pipe itself. As you know, probably you've seen them, there's like entire pipe 4 foot long. I don't use those, I don't like it. Besides, it's so difficult to stick them into the sand. These are hard enough to stick them into the sand. Imagine the pipe, which is only plastic. Now the bucket. This was a gift. I like the handle, obviously. I don't know how much this one was, but the lid has something I can sit on. And then inside, I have the bucket in which I keep the sand fleas. This one is just regular mid-sized bucket from Walmart. And what I have inside is, here in Southwest Florida, Every bait shop has these bait buckets, small ones. I grabbed one, not using it for what it's intended to. I put some holes in it. They're probably 1/4 inch. And I use this one to keep the sand fleas in it. And obviously this one is just put some water, and I have these two risers. I call them risers. These are made of silicone. You can use anything you want. You can use shells if you want, like big shells to put underneath the small bucket. On the bottom of this one, I usually use 2 rod holders and 2 rods when I go surf fishing. I put them about 10 yards, 10, 12 yards apart. Well, I have to be able to manage them when I chase one. Obviously, if they both have action on, 10 yards really helps to pretty much manage them quickly. As far as the water itself where I'm fishing, now it's pretty calm, as you can see. There are no real waves, but usually when you see the waves breaking like that, that means the water is really, really shallow. There are beaches around here that have very shallow water, and there are beaches that have a drop after 5 or 10 yards into the water. So I just choose my my locations carefully. Depends on the tide, depends on the time of the day, depends on the time that I have also. This is pretty much it. I hope this information actually helped you understanding more of what to bring to the beach. And if you have any suggestions, please drop me a comment and we'll take it from there.